From the sacred realms of guardian angels comes an urgent message about a divine call that's coming to you. Why? Your spiritual energy has been recognized by forces beyond our world, like a beacon shining in darkness. Imagine receiving a signal that will forever transform your life's direction. That's what's approaching you right now. These divine messengers feel certain about selecting you and are eager for you to discover what the C in their call truly represents. If you believe in spiritual guidance, give a like and subscribe. Your guardian angels want you to know that this communication has been arranged for you since the beginning of your soul's journey. I need you to fully focus on what I'm about to reveal. The angels are specifically highlighting this next part for you. The angels want you to know that the universe has been attempting to reach you for what feels like endless months. It's as if they've been searching for the perfect frequency to connect with your unique spiritual vibration. The secret? They're preparing you to receive a life-altering calling. Learning this might feel overwhelming, and feeling uncertain or surprised is completely natural. In the sacred space between worlds, there's a message from the divine telling a story about spiritual forces who recognized your special energy. This isn't about ordinary communication. It's about celestial beings who were moved by your soul's authentic light and receptive heart. They passed over countless others too distracted by material concerns and spiritual seekers lacking true openness. Their attention settled firmly on your genuine spirit instead of the performative spirituality that surrounds them. These divine messengers chose to trust in your ability to listen, completely ignoring the skepticism of others watching over you. Now preparing for this sacred connection, they can't wait to guide you forward, free from the noise of everyday distractions and too important to delay any longer. If these words awaken something deep inside you, if they echo feelings you've been quietly experiencing, give a like and type ready in the comments. Let's honor the divine message that the spiritual guides have entrusted to us. They remind us that true purpose isn't measured by worldly achievements alone. It's not counted by possessions or status symbols. No, true purpose is discovered in the quiet moments of spiritual connection and in the service that flows from your awakened heart, touching souls around you. You are chosen, precious and unique, regardless of your current spiritual awareness. Your real value shines through your receptivity to divine guidance and your willingness to listen, illuminating paths in ways material success never could. Let this message bring hope to those who felt disconnected and overlooked. Remember, even when faced with doubt or spiritual confusion, your intuitive sensitivity, your receptive heart, and your capacity for spiritual growth define your divine potential. Stand confident knowing that your ability to hear the call is limitless, and let the knowledge that you are seen and selected for your spiritual receptivity, not your perfect practice, be the truth that guides you forward. Let me share something that happened just last month. David, a viewer just like you, was struggling with feeling purposeless. Every morning he'd wake up with that heavy sensation of going through meaningless motions. His work felt empty, his relationships shallow, and he couldn't find direction. But he kept watching these messages, hoping for clarity. Then one Wednesday night he experienced an unusually vivid dream. At first he tried to dismiss it, but as the image of helping others through energy healing kept returning to him, he discovered that his grandmother had been a healer in her village, a gift he'd inherited but never developed. This calling has now led him to train in Reiki, already helping dozens find peace. David messaged me in awe. "How did you know?" he asked. "You talked about answering a spiritual call the day before my dream." That's because these messages aren't random. They're divinely timed. The angels whisper to me who needs to hear what guidance. And today, they're whispering your name. Right now, Place your right hand over your ear and your left hand on your heart if you're ready to receive this divine call. This physical position aligns your spiritual channels and opens your energy to celestial communication. If this message resonates with your spirit, consider joining our spiritual family by becoming a member. Members receive exclusive spiritual guidance, personal development ceremonies, and special connection rituals every week. Just click the join button below. Your angels are waiting to deepen your divine communication. Stay with me until the end because I'm going to reveal exactly when this divine call will come to you and how you'll recognize it when it arrives. The universe is carefully arranging your spiritual awakening, like creating a clear channel that leads straight to divine connection. So there's no need to worry. Your guardian angel is signaling that all the forces of spiritual communication are working diligently just for you. They're like your personal spiritual team, helping you elevate your consciousness and respond to your true purpose. Time in the spiritual realm moves differently, but your divine call is approaching quickly. Your angels are indicating that you're extremely close to receiving this spiritual communication. The universe is accelerating to ensure this message reaches you clearly, preparing you for an awakening that happens once in a lifetime. Picture yourself in a quiet moment of reflection. The air around you feels different, charged with energy. Suddenly, you sense a presence, a message, a knowing that wasn't there before. Your heart recognizes the truth instantly. This communication feels different from ordinary thoughts. Clearer, more certain, deeply resonant with your soul. How can you be certain this message is meant for you? The universe sends clear signs when a divine call is approaching. If you've experienced any of these 7 sacred signals recently, prepare yourself. This spiritual communication has your soul's name on it. First, you've been seeing, repeating, numbers like 111, 333, or 555 on clocks, license plates, or receipts. These are angel numbers signaling divine communication. Second, you've had dreams about phones, messages, or someone trying to speak to you. Your subconscious is preparing you. Third, you've found communication objects like feathers, coins, or specific stones in unexpected places. The universe's way of saying a message is coming. Fourth, you've recently felt drawn to spiritual practices or learning without knowing why. Fifth, you've noticed unexplained sounds like ringing or buzzing in your ears when thinking about your life purpose. Sixth, you felt unusual peace when contemplating big life changes lately, instead of your normal anxiety. And seventh, you felt a wave of emotion, maybe even tears or tingles while watching this very video. That's your soul recognizing truth when it hears it. Look carefully at what happens in your life in the next 48 hours after hearing this message. The signs will confirm everything I'm sharing with you today. If this message of an approaching divine call is what you needed today, show some love with a like and drop a 333 in the comments. Wait, before I continue, I'm receiving a strong message specifically for someone watching right now. If you've been having unusual dreams lately, this divine call is trying to reach you, but your busy mind is blocking it. The next part is crucial for you. The essential message here is that something spiritually profound is about to happen, opening channels that seemed closed to you before. But there's important preparation needed first. It's time to clear your mind from distractions that block divine communication. This might mean creating sacred silence in your life and making brave choices to prioritize spiritual connection. But to truly receive this divine call clearly, these steps are necessary. Ready to receive this spiritual communication? Hit like and say listening in the comments to show the universe you're prepared. When this divine call arrives, and it will, here are the 5 critical first steps to take that both honor and deepen this sacred connection. Step 1. Pause and be still. Don't dismiss initial contact or rationalize it away. The angels say many miss divine messages by doubting first impressions. Instead, light a white candle, express gratitude, and sit with the experience. Step 2. Create a sacred listening space. In your home, designate a quiet corner, place a purple cloth there, and add symbols of spiritual connection like crystals or meaningful objects. This becomes your communion altar, where you'll receive further guidance and deepen your connection. Step 3. Share your experience with only one spiritually attuned person, someone who respects divine communication. Skeptical voices can disrupt your spiritual reception. Step 4. Document the call with this powerful practice. Immediately after receiving any spiritual message, write down every detail. Note the time, your feelings, any symbols or words that came through. End by writing, "I am open, I am worthy, I am guided." Step 5. Act promptly on the guidance received. The universe operates on divine timing. When messages are acknowledged and acted upon quickly, it creates clear channels for more communication to flow to you. Take 3 deep breaths with me right now. Breathe in receptivity. Exhale distraction. Breathe in clarity. Exhale confusion. Breathe in courage. Exhale hesitation. Feel your spiritual channels opening with each breath. The divine plan works like this. After clearing away the mental noise that blocks spiritual messages, it's time to develop your spiritual receptivity every single day. This means nurturing your intuition, inner knowing, and spiritual senses. It's about practicing gratitude, learning to discern true guidance, setting intentions, and trusting divine timing. It's like saying, "I am ready to receive clearly." Remember, every moment of spiritual attention matters. Just enhance your receptivity bit by bit each day and let the universe handle the communication. You can't control exactly how this call comes, but you can choose how receptive you are, what you do with guidance, and how you implement it. Aim to recognize the impact you're meant to have and take daily steps towards spiritual awakening. The divine sees the amazing service you're capable of with proper guidance, so maintain that openness and never give up on your spiritual journey. See yourself standing confidently in your purpose. Your eyes reflect the clarity of someone who knows their path. People around you sense your authentic direction as you move through life with divine guidance. You feel a profound mixture of peace and energy. This is not just spiritual awareness. It's embodied purpose. Notice how naturally you now respond to spiritual prompts, the same intuitive ability that the divine messengers first recognized in you. The gift of spiritual receptivity and courageous response, foundations of the unlimited service they know you're capable of offering. In just a moment, I'll reveal exactly when this divine call will reach you, and how you'll recognize it beyond any doubt. If this message awakens something powerful in you, hit like and drop an amen in the comments. The divine call will come to you within the next 7 days, during a quiet moment when you're alone. It may arrive as a vivid dream, a voice in meditation, or a profound knowing that suddenly appears in your consciousness. The timing is perfect, because your spiritual readiness has reached its peak. You might be wondering about certain aspects of this divine communication, so let me address the 4 questions I'm hearing from your angels. Why me instead of someone more spiritually advanced? The divine forces choosing you see something special, an authentic receptivity that can't be learned through spiritual practice alone. Advanced seekers often become rigid in their expectations, while you remain genuinely open to unexpected guidance. When exactly will I know I've received the call? While experiences vary, you'll recognize the communication by its clarity and resonance. Unlike ordinary thoughts that can be scattered or doubtful, divine messages carry a peaceful certainty that feels different from your normal thinking. What if I miss or ignore the call? Divine timing allows for multiple attempts at connection. If you miss the first call, the message will return in different forms until you recognize it. However, responding to the first call creates the clearest connection. What if I don't feel ready for spiritual responsibility? Your soul is more prepared than your conscious mind realizes. The very fact you're hearing this message now confirms that you've spiritually evolved to exactly the right point to receive this level of guidance. Those already feeling the spiritual connection deepening can send a super thanks blessing of $5, $10, or $20. Each super thanks you send amplifies your own receptivity and helps this channel reach more souls awaiting their divine calls. Remember, supporting others' spiritual awakening creates clearer channels for your own divine communication. I wasn't planning to reveal this detail, but I'm being guided to share something important about this divine call's purpose. It isn't just for your growth alone. Multiple souls are connected to your spiritual journey, and your willingness to answer this call will create a ripple effect of awakening for others. If you're seeking guidance about receiving this divine communication, especially when it seems so mysterious, like hearing whispers from beyond ordinary awareness, I'm asking the universe for clarity to recognize and courage to answer the spiritual call that's approaching me. Life's becoming a sacred journey with this new awareness, and I'm reaching toward the heavens hoping for clear reception. With a grateful heart and open mind, I'm saying, please help me hear this message clearly and respond wisely. I'm thankful for this soul awakening opportunity and asking for the strength to honor this divine selection. I feel both humble and excited standing at the threshold of spiritual communication and want to use this connection purposefully. I need guidance to help me translate divine wisdom into everyday actions. I admit I'm moved thinking about living with greater purpose, something to infuse my days with meaning and let divine light spread outward, turning my existence into a channel for higher consciousness. To the sacred source of all guidance, you're so loving and wise. My spiritual path now glows with possibility, and I'm asking you to help me hear clearly and keep this connection growing strong like eternal flame. Let my gratitude rise high into the cosmos, leading me to wisdom with each message received. With your guidance, my doubts will dissolve, and I'm ready for a life that's divinely directed and deeply meaningful. As I prepare for this spiritual communication, embrace this prayer, and if you feel called to, hit like, joining me in anticipation of a divinely guided and blessed journey ahead.